always wanted to live in a gated community. This film hasn't changed that, to be fair. I just didn't realize gated communities were that big in the UK. Very intriguing. I'd highly recommend this program. Netflix, you're doing good. What's happening, people? Welcome to another episode of Filmy Thoughts. I hope you're all enjoying quarantine, and I hope Filmy Thoughts is able to help you through such a time as this with the content that I'm putting out. If you guys got any suggestions about things that you want me to speak on, feel free to drop a comment or get in contact. Happy to have a conversation. I've got time on my hands now. Today we're going to be talking about a series called Safe. Again, I'm not sure if I think this came out 2 years ago. I'm not sure if people are talking about this. I stumbled on it and I've been watching it with the missus. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think it is a 8-part series. It's a UK series. I'm not sure if it was specifically made for Netflix or if it was on a previous terrestrial channel before Netflix bought it and put it on their platform. I'm not sure where it originates from. I do know it's based on a book. Um, and it sounds like it would be a pretty damn good book, to be fair, because I really enjoyed Safe. I'd highly recommend it. I'm gonna give it straight off the bat. I'll give it a 3.5/4 out of 5. It was engaging. Again, the cliffhangers were pretty damn amazing in this program. Me and the missus again supposed to watch 1 or 2 episodes, ended up watching 3 or 4 per day. Went through the whole thing within 2 days because we just wanted to know what was gonna happen next. So, brief synopsis on this one. Um, Based in a gated community somewhere within England. I would say Surrey or Kent area, just on the outskirts of London, for those who don't know. And a teenage girl goes missing, and her dad basically starts to follow the cookie crumbs to find out where his daughter is and what the hell she's got herself into. He also finds out a lot of things that he hasn't been spending. He hasn't been a good parent to his 2 children because he's been busy working and keeping money on the table, food on the table for these kids. So while he's going through hoops, let's say, following his cookie crumbs, find out where his child is, he uncovers some secrets himself. He finds out some things himself. And basically, I'm trying not to tell you guys too much. But basically, there are 2 murders that happened, and they are uncovered as a result of his daughter going missing. And it's a lot closer to home than he thought. And it's things that he couldn't comprehend at the beginning of the day when he woke up to find out his daughter was missing. That's the best way I could describe it without giving you guys too much information. I feel like it was shot very well. The cliffhangers were serious, very engaging, and kept me wanting more. And the missus, we both wanted more. That's why we watched the next episode every time. There were so many twists in this. There were so many new things that were coming up that the dad had to deal with. He was a fantastic detective. He's not a detective. He's a surgeon. But the way he kept uncovering new things and finding out where that would lead, and then uncovering new things once he got to that new place, and then it just kept going. He was connecting those dots like a genius, and it was good. What I will say though is because it's an 8 part, after around from the third to about the 6th episode, there was so many new revelations that even I struggled to keep up. I don't know if it was the rum I was drinking, but I was struggling. I was thinking, how did he get here again? I can't remember how he got here. How did that happen? So there was quite a few times when we had to rewind in order to fill in those holes so that we can remember exactly what led him to the point he's at now. But yeah, the conclusion was satisfactory. I thought so. It answered all the questions. It connected all the dots. There was nothing left unturned with this, which I liked. I like films like that. I don't mind when things leave things to your imagination. However, the The problem with that is when you're not prepared for that. It's like you need a definitive answer. I don't want my imagination to have its own conclusion. You know, I want, if it has its own conclusion, I also need the definitive answer that you expected me to get from that, because then I can make a comparison. Recommend it. Go watch it. Safe. It's on Netflix. Well, it was on Netflix. I don't know if it still will be, because I've noticed they keep changing the roster. I was gonna watch Life the other day. It's a comedy with Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy. That was on Netflix. The very next day I went back, it wasn't there. So I didn't know that they do rotation on films and stuff. So you gotta watch it while it's out, man. Safe is one of them to watch. 3.5/4 out of 5, easily, easily. Go watch that. Whether it's the morning, the evening, the nighttime, the daytime, or the afternoon, whatever you are up to, wherever you are, I hope you're safe. I hope your family's well. My condolences if you've lost anyone recently, or if someone has contracted coronavirus and you're unable to go and see them. Hang in there, stay strong. You will never get a time like this again. You'll never ever get a time like this again. 6 weeks off to just do what you want. You know, a lot of people have been begging to stay at home, and now you've got it. So try not to moan or complain about it. My missus is just moaning and complaining. She has been. She kind of laid off the last week, but flipping how it's been difficult. But I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Loving it. I do want to go out though. I just want that option to go out, even if it's to go and get a scoop of ice cream or something. An apple pie, something, or fruit, something. I can get a fruit if I want, but when I said apple pie, I was talking about McDonald's. When I said a scoop of ice cream, I was talking about Baskin and Robbins. Anyway, that's it from me. It just took me down memory lane. I was just thinking about ice cream. Take care, guys. All the best.